Alright, what's up guys? Chauncey here. Today is July 6th, Wednesday. So yeah, I haven't streamed in a minute. I've been really busy with doing a summer job, and I'm taking summer classes as well. So I haven't been trading as much, at least for a long period of time, so I haven't been streaming. But yeah, I'm still looking at the market every day, and I still have my 100k live profit or Uprofit live account, so I'll still be trading with that. But I've been gaining a lot of subscribers recently, so I wanted to, come back and stream for you guys. See if we get any more active people in the live stream itself. So yeah, right now it's kind of choppy in the overnight session. So I'm kind of just gonna wait patiently to see, what happens in the open. Try to wait the first 30 minutes, or I just might, take some quick scalps and be done for the day, depending on how it looks. So right now the overnight high was 38.48, overnight low was 38.08. We saw a strong move down in yesterday's session, and then a bounce back up, and we're kind of just, the highs of today's session are around the highs from yesterday, so we'll either go and try to test those again and break through, which is around, like I said, 38.48 to about 38.57, or we could just go back and break the low of today, 38.08, and go test. I have like 37.82, and then yesterday's low was down at 37.43. So we'll just kind of see what happens around then. Like I said, I'm gonna just wait and see what the open's like. So yeah, comment any or chat any questions you guys might have. I'll just be in the background for now. So yeah, thanks. Alright guys, market is officially open. Like I said, I'm going to see if we are going to go try and test those highs again. And then if not, with the highs are around 38.48 to 38.57 is yesterday's highs. So if we go and test that level again, it'd be the third time trying it. So it could break through and then eventually find sellers at yesterday's high, or again break through those. So I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. The lower levels I have are 38.20 to 38.08, which is the low from today, and then yesterday could potentially go down 3800 key psychological level, and then anywhere from 37.82 to around 37.73. So yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna wait patiently, see what happens, see what the rest of the market is doing. The VIX is at 27, kind of breaking lower right now. NASDAQ kind of moving slightly higher. It's kind of choppy right now. You got Apple at 141 pushing higher. So yeah, the Dow's moving up. NASDAQ's kind of finding sellers. So yeah, let's see what happens. Alright, so we're at this high right now, 38.48, which is the overnight high that we tested twice. So yeah, the next level I have, if you hold this, is yesterday's high, which is at 38.57. So yeah, we'll see if we can hold 38.50, and then yeah, all three indexes are moving higher: NASDAQ and the Dow and the S&P. Apple at 142 moving strong, and then we got the top five moving strong altogether as well. We got oil. Oil's been going down heavy recently. We're at 98 on crude. We got gold weaker. We got the VIX moving down. So I just want to see if we can hold this overnight high, that 38.48 level. I'll mark it on the chart. This level right here. And then like I said over here, this is yesterday's high, 38.57. So we'll see how we react around there. We didn't have really much action traded there. It was just kind of the overnight high. And then overnight we just gradually dropped down all the way down to 37.43. So I'm gonna go short right here, depending on how we look. If we continue higher. Alright, so I got out of that trade, got about 8 points. so far up 387. So I saw, all the indexes looked a lot weaker at the same time. And this 38.48, like I said, was the overnight high. So I know if we couldn't really hold that, at least right now, we could see it, move down, which we did. So now I'm just going to wait patiently and I'm not going to try to force any more trades. But depending on if we come back and try to test this again, I'll see how we look. Everything else is starting to sell off some more. But then this white line, we got VWAP right here. So cumulative delta is above 0, so it's kind of more a bullish trend right now. It's not that much because we're only like around 2,000 on a strong day. You see anywhere over 5 to 20,000 on really strong days. So we're seeing some more weakness. The NASDAQ and the Dow starting to sell off. VIX coming up higher at around 28. Apple selling off. Top 5 selling off. So yeah, we'll just continue waiting to see. Like I said, I'm not going to try to force any more trades. But yeah. All right, another quick trade right there. I took it to a quick scalp to the VWAP. I don't really like, there's always bounces, a lot of algorithms at the VWAP, so I just got out really quick. So right now I'm up 612 for the day. Probably gonna call it, no need to get greedy. 2 pretty good trades. That first one was a nice off that 38.48. So yeah, we got the whole market looking weaker right now. Nasdaq's kind of starting to bounce. We got Apple at 141.50, which is down a whole dollar from when we were all the way up here. So like I always say, the top 5, I'm always looking at Apple, Google, Microsoft, Tesla, and Amazon. All 5 of those together are the top 5 of the S&P, which I only trade the S&P. So that gives you a good gauge. And then Apple is just the top holding in all indexes basically. So it's always really the best thing to look at as far as trend wise. So yeah, that's selling off pretty heavy. Got the VIX at around 28.05. So yeah, I'll probably keep the stream going for a little bit more. Let me pull up the profit screen. So yeah, up 612.50 for the day. Right now we're just kind of chopping around the VWAP. Definitely not gonna force any more trades, but I'll keep the stream going for a couple more minutes. Like I said, I've been gaining a lot of subscribers. people watching my older videos and my older streams. Probably just because I have like YouTube promotion ads on there, so it's getting a lot more viewership. So thank you to anyone who's subscribing. Don't really have anyone in the live right now, but if you come back and watch this, I appreciate you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Like I said, I've been really busy so far this summer, so it's been hard to stream. Still on my 100K live account through Uprofit. I've been debating on getting one through Apex because they have like a 80% off sale right now on their accounts, which is just a great deal. So I was thinking about going and doing either like the 100K. I think they have a 250K account, which Uprofit actually just added as well. So I was debating on trying to do that challenge and live stream that, make some videos for that while still trading on my live account. Because I think just having two, even more just live accounts and just being able to have different risk measurements and just, be able to trade at the same time on different accounts is just a good way to balance with risk and manage it, and not just having one account. I did have a 50K account through Uprofit, but I didn't really like the risk measurements on that. I just feel like unless you have to trade like micro contracts, and especially with this volatility, it's just kind of hard to do. And so I think having a bigger account just helps, at least for my strategy. So I was thinking about doing that, but I've not done it yet as well. So we got S&P breaking below the VWAP. See if we hold below that. Apple's starting to kind of bounce, as well as the Nasdaq and the Dow. So yeah, that is basically it. Let's see. We got crude bouncing off 98. So yeah, I remember a long time ago, I guess not that long ago, a couple months ago, when the yield curves inverted, which means the 10-year yield and the 2-year yield invert, which means the 2-year yield, it becomes higher than the 10-year, which that kind of signals a potential recession within the next like 6 to 18 months. And I remember talking about that on one of my streams, because that's usually the leading indicator, or one of the leading indicators that a recession is near. And it's always actually been accurate throughout time. It's predicted a recession, even though, before COVID-19, the yield curves inverted, and then somehow, Corona came out of nowhere, and that caused a temporary recession. But now when that yield curve inverted, everything, S&P was at highs. Everybody didn't think that could happen, but we have the Fed raising rates, and then we have a lot of inflation, and we have basically the Fed paying the price for giving out all that stimulus, which it was kind of needed at the time, but just doing that will obviously cause inflation. And now we have the Fed taking money out of the system, so that means less liquidity in markets and less ease of action to get capital. So the markets are definitely paying the price for that. I think we're down still about around 20% from the highs in S&P. I've still been buying, long-term portfolio just because, I don't really care about the long-term price, and this is just, or actually I do. I said that wrong. I do care about the long-term price, but I know that in the long term is how you make the most money in the markets. So I've just been chipping away, buying the S&P, and then usually like the top holdings like Apple and Tesla as individual stocks. Other than that, I'm not really that worried about the price right now. I'm just focusing on trading, building that long-term portfolio, and just finishing school. Got about a year left, so I'm just grinding through that. That's why I've been so busy, and not being able to trade. I'm also doing a summer job, so it takes up a lot of time. So I'm gonna try to at least get 1 to 2 streams in a week of me trading, especially as I gain more following. So yeah, feel free to always DM me, comment any questions. You can join the Discord. Link is in bio for that. I'm definitely going to try to be more active. It's just I have some people in the Discord, but I'm sure a lot of them just use it for my news bot, which is really helpful. You'll see it pop up over here in the bottom right. That's just a straight stream from different verified news sources for the markets. Let's see, we're getting a big drop right now. Yeah, I was about to go short, but I kind of missed that move. I think the market's reacting to, let's see. Yeah, it's like the S&P Global Composite PMI came in higher than expected. So I guess that's kind of a small reaction to that. But I don't want to chase any moves. So I'll probably just end the stream now. Thank you to anyone who's watching live or after the stream ends. And welcome to all the new subscribers if you're watching this. I have a link to a free Discord in my bio. Feel free to join. Message me any questions. Comment any questions on the video. Like I said, I'll try to get 1 to 2 streams in a week. It's just hard. And I actually start more classes next week, so I'm gonna have a tight schedule, but I usually trade and look at the market almost every day, depending on how my morning looks. But like I said, I'll try to get something in, maybe at least a video if it's not a live stream. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like this video, comment any questions, join the Discord, subscribe to the channel if you're not, and yeah, thank you guys for watching.